So this guy Jack, the Balkans man, talked about on the phone. Any last name?
Not that I heard.
And no context at all.
Well, it was all very cryptic.
Did the guy on your end seem nervous, or did he seem scared at all?
I don't know what the guy in my end felt. I was a little distracted by the fear of my impending death.
Okay, all right, let's just start from the beginning, okay? When did the cut...
Jason.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Siobhan just remembered something she heard from one of her captors.
The guy got a phone call and mentioned someone named Jack.
Jack who?
Sorry. I can't remember anything more. Well, maybe the Balkan will just give up. His men are dying by the dozen, and he's not a step closer to Brenda.
The Balkan didn't get where he is just by giving up.
He's just gonna change his strategy.
And that's what we're worried about. We don't know how he's gonna come at Brenda next. So please, if you think of anything else...
Is there something wrong?
Can I come in?
Yeah. Jason,
Look,
I really don't know what...
Can I go first, please?
Yeah.
Like this whole situation with Brenda, there's just things I can't tell you.
Yeah, I know.
About, and I don't like keeping things from you.
I don't like you keeping things from me either. It puts walls up between us.
You know that I love you. And I'm sorry that I've been so preoccupied with things.
Look. I love you too. And I'm really, really, really glad that you came here tonight. And yes, I accept your apology. I need you to hear me out. You are who you are, and you never hide that. And I know how far you'll go to take care of the people that you feel responsible for, and I have to include Brenda in on that. And as much as I hate to admit it, she was your wife, so that's got to count for something somewhere.
You know we weren't married in any way that matters.
I know.
But I need to help.
I know. And you always keep your promises.
Yeah, I try.
And at least you're consistent. And that's one of the things that I really love about you. So it wouldn't be fair for me to say that I love you and accept you and expect you to change. So, and this is me accepting you. Brenda and all.
It's just you and me. Got a thing they can't shake.
Just had no idea Brenda would be staying this long.
Well, anything new on the Balkan?
No. We have almost nothing to go on.
Okay, well, you know that if it ever gets to be too much, you can count on me to...
I always count on you. Yeah.
Jason, where are you?
What's wrong?
I need to talk to you. It's important. Where have you been? Carly was here.
What? She's not
In our house.
She's not gonna find out
Well, what
that
is
you
wrong?
killed the Balkan's son.
What do you mean? What is wrong with that girl? Something's wrong with her. You need to stop her.
If I try to do something, she's gonna know something's up. The best thing you can do is just stay away from Jax, and
What are
she'll
you
stay
talking
away
about?
from
I've
you.
barely seen Jax. This doesn't have anything to do with Jax. That girl deeply wants to hurt me for some unknown reason. And Alexander smuggled drugs, and if that girl finds that out, and if she finds out that I killed Alexander, she is going to take me and Dante down.
Don't fail me now. You're honesty. You're everything. I know what I used to be. I know what I used to be.
Oh, pulled all available information from the cell phones retrieved from the Balkan shootout.
Tell me what I'm looking at.
Okay, random communication, most of which is mundane and useless.
Did you come across any names?
Yeah, a great many.
Siobhan said the men who were holding her, they had one conversation in English about somebody named Jack.
It's kind of a commonplace moniker to be the key to finding the elusive Balkan.
Just see what you can come up with.
The Jackal's not finding any direct reference to a Jack in the bodies of the texts. It's not surprising, because these men are of Eastern European origin.
So widen the search. Jay. Yeah.
Okay, I see a Julian, a Gabor Djokovic, which I guess Jack could be an abbreviation for.
Okay, start with that one, then move to the others.
Oh, good. You're both here. Dare I hope Brenda is not?
The Divine One is in the appropriately pink room doing her daily yoga practice.
I wonder if she ever practiced yoga before she met you, Svenelli.
The Jackal may have mentioned that yoga promotes balance and serenity.
Do you hear this? Are you willing to admit now that I'm right? I mean, Spinelli's acting completely ridiculous. He's convinced that Brenda is some perfect ethereal creature.
It is merely the truth.
It's fantasy. You've invented a personality that has nothing to do with the real woman. Just tell him.
If he wants to think Brenda's great, wonderful, that's his business.
And might I say that the wonderfulness of the Divine One is not open for debate. She possesses an inner beauty that shines through her compassionate role as spokesperson for ASEC.
Oh, please. I mean, not to be cynical, but celebrities usually attach themselves to charities because it's good for their image.
Well, I happen to believe that the Divine One donates her valuable time because she truly cares.
Spinelli, your crush has moved past embarrassing and is on its way to delusional.
Crush is far too shallow of a word. The Divine One has taken the Jackal's shattered heart in her hands and regenerated it, piece by piece.
I know Brenda annoys you. Trust me, she annoys me too. But that's no reason for you to dump Spinelli off on her so she can devour him like some heat-seeking missile.
Maximus is mixing her metaphors.
That never seemed to bother you before. Spinelli, you are delusional about this whole thing, and at best, Brenda is using you. I'll be surprised if most of the time she didn't even know you existed.
The Jackal's ardors of a courtly nature. I expect nothing beyond the captivating companionship of the Divine One and
Are you
the
listening to
pleasure.
this?
He has a right to his opinion.
Well, tell him the truth about Brenda. That she is a high-strung, high-maintenance diva who even drives you completely crazy.
Stone Cold is unwavering in his commitment to the Divine One's welfare and safety, as is the Jackal, who has been showered with kind words uttered directly from the Divine One's lips.
You want lips? I'll give you lips. You know your fantasy Brenda doesn't hold a candle to the real me.
Wow. You just played Maxie.
Well, Stone Cold and the Divine One counseled me to not let love slip by. I've taken their wise words to heart.
Why not just tell her how you feel?
Stone Cold, a direct approach will most assuredly fail. Maximus will only respond if she feels she has to fight for me.
You've been spending too much time with Carly.
You got a minute? I'm a little worried about Mom.
What has Carly done now?
The thing is, I don't know. I could be overreacting, but she still blames Dante for me going to Pentonville. And look, I'm afraid she's gonna do something about it.
Well, have you talked to her?
I tried this morning. She admits she didn't like Dante, but she puts up with him because of my whole parole.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah, but Mom's smart. She could find a way of getting back at Dante that doesn't mess with my parole. And look, if I'm right, and she is up to something, I can't do anything about it. But look, maybe you can.
If it's good, it's bad, it's on her. It's not your responsibility.
Now you're sounding like Mom.
Well, hold on. I understand that Carly's your mom. You're her kid. Dante hurt you. She has every right to be angry, but you need to step away. You need to live your life, and you need to keep moving forward.
I know I'm trying, but it's a little tough. And Mom sees that I messed up, and she blames Dante all over again.
Don't get sidetracked by other people's agendas. If your mom's headed for trouble, I'll deal with her.
Weeks ago, Claire filed a petition.
Jason! All my favorite people are stopping by today. Have a seat. How come I never see you except when you have bad news or something?
Michael was right. You are up to something.
He left here and he went straight to you. I hope you told him not to worry.
No, I'm worried. Tell me what's going on.
You know, it's annoying that you assume that you know me so well that you can read my mind.
No, this is how you look when you think you're about to win big.
Maybe I am.
Win big over who? Dante? You thought about how it's going to affect Michael?
To hurt my son, but other people have. The damage is there, Jason. You know it.
Don't make it worse. Like it or not, Michael has bonded with Dante.
Dante got Michael sent to prison. Come on. You know how he is still affected by that.
I understand that, but Michael talks to Dante. He listens to him, and he needs that right now. Whether you like it or not, you need to respect it.
I will always hate Dante.
Then always hate him, but leave him alone. Sometimes we have to make sacrifices for the good of our kids, and you can do that for Michael by just backing off.
Hey, I'm not lifting a finger to hurt Dante, but I can't be held responsible for something he did to himself.
Carly, I'm serious. Whatever you're planning, just stop. It's gonna blow up in your face.
Not this time. For once, I'm the one telling the truth, Jason.
About what?
You'll find out soon enough.
I don't have time to clean up another one of your disasters. Just leave Dante alone.
I told you, Dante brought this on himself.
Enough with the games. Just tell me what you're planning.
Oh,
Really?
Olivia.
What do you... What?
Thank God. I need to talk to you about something.
No, we need to finish this. Carly.
No, I need to talk to Olivia about some very important hotel business.
You do? Since when?
Since I'm your boss and you never got back to me about the lights in the salon, I mean, I can't cancel any more appointments. And look, see? You have some important business to handle yourself.
Okay, you be in my apartment in an hour.
I can't make you any promises.
No, you're gonna make it happen.
Can you get Dante reassigned?
What?
I don't want Dante to guard me, so can you just, you know, make a phone call or bribe a judge or whatever it is that you do and get him reassigned?
Well,
Please?
I thought you trusted Dante.
It's not about whether or not I trust Dante. Every time I see that guy's face, I think of guns and blood and stuff that I don't want to think about. So if you could just get him reassigned, I would really appreciate that.
Is there something else going on here? Is there
No.
more to it?
No.
No? Then why don't you want Dante guarding you all of a sudden?